Emma! Emma!
How can I help you?
When you're finished, can you read us a story? Oh, please!
I have a lot of chores to do, but when I'm done, I would be happy to.
Emma,
Yes?
please serve some tea in the parlour immediately.
But I still haven't finished with the laundry.
Yeah, I can see that with my own eyes. But the madam specifically requested that you serve the tea this afternoon. I'll have someone else tend to the laundry, so do hurry along.
Yes, ma'am.
Emma, did you get in trouble?
I'm fine. We're just busy.
Don't be silly. Emma would never get in trouble. Mrs. Veek is always angry.
But what is she so angry about?
Lonely people are angry at the world. Mother said so.
Excuse me, madam.
It's been a while, Miss Emma.
It has, hasn't it?
Come in.
Yes, ma'am.
I know it was a bit sudden, but I simply had to see you. I know my capriciousness is troublesome.
Hardly. You're always welcome in my house, Mrs. Trollope.
Thank you, dear. I'm pleased to see that you are in good health.
That is all, Emma. You may leave now. I heard a troubling rumor that your son was calling off his engagement.
It seems everyone really is talking about it.
Oh, forgive me. I'm sorry that I brought it up.
It's all right. To be honest, that's another reason I came.
Oh?
My son was reunited with a lost love by coincidence. When he saw her again, he must have realized the true feelings he had pushed aside.
No, you can't mean...
I've done something terrible to my son. I didn't know. I brought Miss Emma to that party, and now my son's engagement is in ruins because of me.
No one could have predicted such a thing.
I'd like to believe it was fate that brought them together. And yet, there are some things that are beyond our control.
Is unfortunate, but Emma seems to accept that.
I did sense that from her today.
Uh-huh.
The expression she wore on her face said that she had come to terms with it. That girl is strong. I wonder what drives her to be like that.
Why do we have to do this? Shouldn't it be someone else's job?
Regularly, perhaps, but I suppose a footman is as good as an errand boy in a townhouse.
Hold it right there, my good man.
What's going on between you and Emma?
Nothing like what you are imagining, I can assure you.
Stop trying to act so coy. You spent the night out together and the way you stood up for her was quite dramatic.
I never noticed before, but she is rather fetching. A fair enough match for you, at least. Oh!
If you bring this subject up again, I will break your arms without a second thought.
You're such a brute! That hurt.
That filthy bully. I bet he meant that.
She is too good for him.
What is it?
I'm exhausted.
Anyone would be exhausted after crying so much.
And also, I think I might be hungry.
Well, you haven't eaten properly in days, ma'am.
Can I have something now? Something sweet, perhaps?
This is sudden. What on earth has gotten into you, Eleanor?
Would you like some too, Mother? This canary pudding is simply to die for.
Dear, it's no good to gorge yourself like that.
Nothing's ever good for me, is it? Whether I eat too little or too much.
Well, perhaps if you didn't go to such extremes.
I'm finished now. Annie, have them ready my horse, if you would. I think some fresh air might brighten up my day.
Wait, Miss Eleanor?
Oh, Eleanor. Something happened. I'm beginning to worry she might have gone mad from shock. I'm afraid we need to take a different approach to this. Rather than insisting on the engagement, it would be best for her if we ended all this quickly.
Then I will call it off.
Huh?
And our family will do it, not the Joneses.
And here I thought you were being sympathetic.
I admit that the Jones family would have been useful to us in a financial sense, but that is the only reason I agreed to the union. However, now that our financial difficulties are solved, there is no longer any reason to associate with such human refuse.
A letter from Baron Gilmore, sir.
That's odd. I gave them notice that I would be attending their event. Well, let's see. I would like to take the liberty of asking you to refrain from attending our dinner party. I would appreciate if you understand our family's circumstances. They're close with Viscount Campbell, so this should be expected. But they didn't show much tact about it, did they?
I hope it's not too vexing, sir.
No, it's normal. Though it does always hurt when a partner goes back on their contract, even if I'm used to it.
Then about tonight's party, hosted by the Earl of Stutfield.
Are you suggesting that I cancel?
No, sir.
I shall go. If they haven't requested my absence, it would be rude of me not to attend out of insecurity.
How dare they show their faces here after what they've done?
They're shameless.
How ungrateful of them after Viscount Campbell treated them with such generosity.
They acted as if they're already one of us, worming their way into that engagement.
No surprise they showed their true colors in the end.
I'm afraid there's plenty out there like them. We must always remain vigilant.
Don't you dare. They can say whatever they want about me, I don't care. But our family, now that is a different matter.
So what then? You'll stomp your foot and ask them to stop? If you create a scene now and sour the mood of the party, you'll be the one undermining our family's dignity.
Is mockery and gossiping at someone else's expense something a dignified person would do?
Huh? Before speaking out, do remember that you're the one who brought this upon all of us.
Welcome home, sir.
I hope you had a pleasant evening.
Thank you.
Sir, you've received a letter from Viscount Campbell.
Now, what could this be about?
Grace. Forgive me.
Not now. Just a moment longer and I could have finished.
Perhaps you should try drawing something that holds still.
I suppose. Annie, please stand up.
What? Really, I shouldn't be doing this. Miss Eleanor.
What is it?
You mustn't push yourself so hard all of the time. I misspoke.
Don't move. Giving him up is difficult. Yet I'll do it nonetheless. Because if I do not, I will never be able to move forward.
There's something that I need to tell all of you before we eat. I received a letter from Viscount Campbell. He informed me that he would like to officially call off Miss Campbell's engagement with William.
What?
You didn't even know?
Not until now.
You've crossed the wrong people. You think dirty looks are all that you'll get? Why, we'll be lucky if we aren't tossed out of society at this rate. And who knows how much our business will suffer.
Will be tossed out?
Then what will happen to me? Does that mean I won't be able to make my debut in society?
There is one simple approach, at least. The common opinion is that we must disown William and beg for Viscount Campbell's forgiveness. And perhaps that is an option. I believe it's what most people expect we will do.
After all this time, now you expect me to inherit the house?
I haven't trained in etiquette all these years to be tossed away. It's been my lifelong dream to wear a beautiful dress and dance at a ball.
I don't think this is the time for you to be so selfish.
Will is the selfish one here.
What did we do to deserve this?
Vivi!
It's all right, really. What they said is true, after all. Everyone is caught up in this nonsense because of my selfishness. I cannot apologize enough to all of you. Father, I will devote myself to this house and my work. I will do whatever I can.
Then beg for forgiveness and hope that you can still marry his daughter.
I can't do that. I am marrying Emma.
I hate you, Will! I hate you!
Vivi, wait!
This is just going in circles.
Here, Master Colin, let's go to your room, shall we?
Letting you have Emma was worth it, I see.
You eavesdropper. And I don't believe Emma was ever yours to give.
There's nothing forcing you to stay here. Just abandon this place and run away with Emma.
I doubt that would make her happy at all. Nor father, nor my family.
It's simply not possible to have everything you want.
That I understand. But at least one should try, right? I'd just be a thoughtless fool if I quit. I think both my family and Emma deserve better than that.
You always stay true to yourself, don't you?
Excuse me, ma'am. There's someone here to see you, but I don't recall making any appointments. Who is it? About that.
Hello, Mother.
Why, William. This is the first time you've come to this house, isn't it? What do you think?
It reminds me of when we visited the Crystal Palace.
Yes, it does.
Thank you very much, Martha.
Did you come all the way from London just to get a glimpse of your old mother's face?
I'd like to know where Emma is.
She's trying to move on with her life. Don't you think that would be best for Miss Emma?
Mother, please.
Though we haven't lived as a family, I've thought about you and the others every single day. I wonder what sort of young man he's grown up to be. I wonder what sort of lady she's become. It would all play out in my imagination.
I see. Am I different from the son you had imagined, Mother?
You are far better than I dared to dream. I do worry. Are you certain of this? It may have been better for them both if he didn't know. I don't think that's for us to decide. For better or worse, this is their life to live.
In the end, it seems they settled the matter by calling off the engagement. But at no small cost to the Jones family, from what I hear. They're outcasts now.
Don't mention a word of this to Emma. How many times must I tell you two it's not her? Does that sound like Miss Emma? Huh?
Emma.
Emma. You forgot to take back your watch.
I thought I'd lost it. I see. So you had it all this time. Sorry for the trouble. And it's working. Did you?
There's no need to waste your money at the clock shop, all right? Just bring it to me if it stops and I'll fix it right up for you.
I don't know how to thank you for this.
Yes, I'll be right there.
Emma. Wait. Please don't close the door.
Why are you here, Mr. Jones?
Emma. Will you please marry me? I vow to protect you for the rest of your life. I will never let you go through such heartache again.